Good morning.
And executive, welcome to Sioux Pleasant and Smart City of Excellence.
Oh my gosh,
It's
I've
good to
never
see
had
you.
this kind of welcome
Please,
before.
we'll take a quick picture before we go inside.
How beautiful is
Yes,
this?
indeed. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. We're straight, y'all. All right.
Thank you so much, and I apologize.
That's
for
all right, I
all
understand.
This morning. Oh my gosh, but how amazing is this? I don't think I've ever had such a welcome. I thank you so much. Good morning. Oh, wow. Mohammed, nice to meet you. Good morning, Denise. Nice to meet you. Oh, thank you so much. Wow, this is
You all may be seeing with you our journey in our digital transformation and becoming the world's first authentic small smart city. We're very pleased with that designation, obviously being in Prince George's County and the great state of Maryland. And you're going to hear some of the things that we are doing and some of the things that we plan to do in the future and how the county and Sioux Pleasant can work more collaboratively together. We look at ourselves and view ourselves as a regional asset in this area, and you'll hear that throughout the presentation. I'm going to turn it over to Mohammed right now to get us started, and then what our request and ask is at the ending of that, we will do 140 vacant houses about a year and a half ago. There was a 13% devaluation, and there was a $1 million loss in revenue in our tax base. We had to do something about it. An affordable housing program that allowed us to put $1.5 million in our budget to start buying these vacant homes, then turning them into smart homes, putting them back on the market, allowing them to be tax-producing properties. Their valuation is no longer decreasing. We're able to increase our tax revenue and our tax base to our city to offer more services to our citizens. The citizens would like to see a new city, a vibrant city, and a more technologically advanced city.
Particularly surrounding vacant properties and breaking and entering. 13% of our criminal arrests came from those properties. But as a city, because we had not transformed into the digital transformation, we really didn't have all the data to prepare to develop a solution or a plan for them. We have data now. We're processing. We have analytics going on. We have predictive policing going on. So now we're making intelligent, fact-based decisions. Everything we do in our city has to center around our major investment of becoming the smart city. IOC at the center, or connected government at the center, where government is now becoming one government. It's not different departments competing against each other, it's one government. I actually grew up in this community. I saw as a child here, we had a police department and we had a community, but there was nothing ever connecting us and bridging the gap between the two. So what does Smart Cities do? It bridges the gap. It makes our government more responsive. Residents now have trust in the process. It's transparent.
So I know in your transition plan, and one of your strategies, you'd look to capitalize on science and technology, and one of those bullets there was to take on the smart cities approach. So I like showing those videos because it really shows you a tangible use case, a couple of them, how smart cities works and what it actually means.
wow.
Yes, we're going to start right here with our mobile command unit. Our new unit we just got. I want to give you the opportunity to step up. You can have a seat in. Mr. Mayor, you got a seat in the command chair there. All right. And so what you have here is the mobile command center. And the ideal reason is this manages our smart city apparatuses. Also, we're the first community in the country that can fly U.S. Drone aircrafts in the restricted airspace. So you're seeing live feed right now coming back. So the theory is that once our drone unit come out with our MOUs with the county, federal government, Secret Service, we're able to deploy them regionally as a regional asset, bring this command unit out, bring all the intelligence data back to the unit. And that's our goal. Also with our size, we're impressed by Prince George County, some of our recent discussion. As you know, your command units are so large, they can't fit down every community. They can't fit down every street. Because of the scale of our unit, we can literally make it out every street, put it in a tight space and bring it up. Also, additionally, on the right-hand side here, you're seeing some of the live IoTs that we're deploying right now, the CGS. We're bringing in live camera feeds throughout the community.
So let me just say, the T1 line will help us.
Twitter feeds up, we can set a geofence, looking for data. The biggest thing I love about this program, we can pre-populate an emergency response in there for an event. And I think Mohammed has one pre-populated to the right there.
Yeah, I created an event file for on the last day of school, right? Last day of school, there might be the kids are fighting or getting into some type of trouble or whatever the case might be. So the tool, what it allows us to do is really coordinate and plan for that event. So some of the things that we might want to consider can be, well, what is the weather? What does it look like? What type of incidents or alerts are coming in? Are we here? Is there a fight? Is there something that's happening around Central High School? You're able to also put in these checkpoints, so officers in the field know exactly where they need to be. In addition, as somebody in the field, let's say they generate an alert, says, hey, we need cones to direct traffic, foot traffic, or wherever the case might be. We'll receive the request here, and then we're able to fulfill the request, and at the same time, figure out what we're spending during an event, and at the end of it, we're able to tally all of that up. Other sources of information, right? Cameras, Twitter, or social media. So, as Chief mentioned, we can put a rectangle around the school, around an area.
Geofence.
What is this 1,000? And what's
This
the other?
is alerts coming into our inbox. That includes all different types of crime alerts. It includes traffic. Right, so this is a traffic stop. This is another traffic stop. Another traffic stop. An assist. Basically, whatever the police are doing, as well as any alerts that come from anybody in the field. Alerts that come from the app. Right? So this one, somebody has a trail or a sidewalk issue, they need something removed. As well as our trash boxes, our smart trash cans.
Oh,
when they're
okay, you have
full.
those.
The big
bellies. Oh, you
Yes.
have those, okay.
Yeah,
And
so-
you monitor that on here.
Yes.
Where is that?
Yeah, it should come in as an alert. It will come in as an alert
Okay,
once one
when
is
it's
full.
full.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we can deploy the resources out. So right now our drone is hovering over the Washington DC area. So for when we were talking about impact, if you can bring up Starlight Muhammad, let's say right now there's an active shooter in the DC region, and we have a large amount of traffic coming. We can deploy our system, get it operational, have all of our resources done, and then we can build that emergency in. We can bring up Starlight Command, look at a situational awareness from command view at the top. We can see, hey, there is a active shooter at Woodrow Wilson High School, Lord forbid, but it's the name of school in the district. We can respond. We can have our drone over top. We're getting coverage from the area leading into the city.
Your county police department has requested our services about 3 times to deploy our drone. But think about it. It's costing you, us, but it's costing you, because you're the executive, it's costing you $15,000 every time that helicopter goes up. So imagine using a drone is not costing you nowhere near no $15,000. So that's what we're talking about, being efficient. When you're saying a smart city and deploying these, that's right.
We have a MAS system. MAS is cost anywhere around $300,000. Although the county just updated theirs for a bit pretty penny. Tether drone gives us 250 feet in the air, daytime and nighttime, but 24 hours connected. And it's a tether drone. We operate it, we fly it up, it gives us constant feed of the air, and look at it 24 hours. We can bring it down, charge back up, and store it. This, if we were on a standoff, or we were on a command situation, working with our FedEx field event, something very large where we need a command post open traditionally for a long period of time. Ideally, for our emergency purposes, we probably a normal activation would probably be a couple hours. Ideally, for our purposes. But if we need to, we do have capabilities to run that as well. Definitely do that as well. And the last piece of technology I want to show you one of our new technology we just got. We're excited on our brand new card here. And what we did was we had a large problem in the city with vehicle pursuit car chasing. You probably know that. So now we came in, we're the first department the state deploys called Star Chase. It's a technology that will deploy a GPS from the vehicle
You may want to stand on this side.
Yeah, you can stand right here, and I won't have him do it. You guys split out the front, please. Don't go across the front. Yeah. So what will happen is, let's say if it's a vehicle pursuit, in 1 year we saw 84 vehicles. Now out of that, probably about 20% of them were things we actually robbery, homicide, theft. The biggest problem we have now is
Think we safe over here?
electronics.
Electronics. or something.
We have a GPS. Now all the officers can back off and get switches and know where he is. He doesn't even know it. Doesn't even know it. And so
And we don't have to put anybody else in harm's way. So we can stop the chase. Because now the GPS is working. So let them go where they go, and then we'll say, okay, we'll stay there. Thank you.
It's a GPS tracker. And it gives us everything. And case law and courts have already ruled that, of course, you know, it's allowable because we have a reason to stop the vehicle already. But we're excited
They
about.
can't get off and just take it off as easily as you did.
No, they can't. A lot of them don't even realize it's on.
They don't even know it's on.
We've seen some test cases in Texas where they've taken them off and they kept running with it in their hand. The natural
Like, thank you.
Yeah. So,
They actually want you, not your car.
And so now we can step in a dense area. We're having a serious problem with traffic here. 230,000 vehicles a day in the city coming through on our county roads and state roads. We can back our units off, travel in safety, call a helicopter and get our drone and view it from a distance. We're creating a safe situation now for public safety. And yet again, this is regional assets. None of this is just for us. Our goal is to provide these services for all of our partners as well. We want to be a regional asset, be able to be a public safety asset, and now also a homeland security asset as well.
So this gives you some ideas of some of the things and the technologies that we're using. Obviously, it's all data, right? So now we take all of that data and put it into our system. Now, not only did we catch the person, but now we see the routes that they're taking.
Yeah.
So you know we have a serious problem with the ATVs down at National Harbor. Well, we deployed this system on one of the bikes, and when they get to wherever their hub is, now we know where they congregate. We just send the police
You
officers
can do
going
that on a bike?
Yes,
Yep.
ma'am.
It would attach to a bike.
It'll attach
We have
to
a
a
very
bike.
rigorous training, a car driving. We can deploy any miles up to 60, 70 miles per hour. We can deploy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Yep. And then the last thing I think we have over here is some of our new technology with our motor units. Traditionally, as you know, most of the Harley Davidson. Now we use T3, which are safer, more efficient, and they're 3 wheels as well. And also using a form of gasoline and also electricity. And so we're excited about that. And we're able to deploy that. And for our main purposes, we use those. 2 of our sergeants here are some of our operators. For the main purposes, we're getting huge public volumes just from reaching out. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. This was a pilot program we had, and actually 2 of our officers sponsored our first 2 bikes. They actually bought in themselves, and then the city replaced them, and we moved to these now, and they're tremendous as well. And Sergeant Harris and Sergeant Whitaker are 2 of our operators of that as well.
The same, they travel at the same speed and that kind of thing. This one looks like it
Sergeant
might
Harris?
be-
This is a little bit faster,
Oh, is it?
and it
Okay.
saves on gas, and it's a lot lighter. Even though it's a 2-wheel, it's a lot lighter than Harley Davidson. And easy to ride, and it makes the curves a lot better. It's much easier to bike to ride and utilize it in the community. And that'll get the best way.
Okay.
This is like state of the art. Very old technology, still very useful, but older technology.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it. This is much heavier. This one's really attractive too.
Yeah.
I like them.
And so even when you're talking about that buy-in, we were talking about the engagement with the residents. Now traditionally, they're normally seeing officers in a car. We came in to change the whole scheme. Now they're coming down the street on a motorcycle. People waving, talking, you know, whatever it takes. The engagement's there, the buy-in's there. And now also the criminals know it. We want the effect that the Virginia has. People don't speed in Virginia. Don't come to see Pleasant View crime. You know, we're going to catch it. We have a very proactive police officer using technology in smart cities and different apparatuses to police in different ways. And it's been working well for us. The stats look amazing. As we said, the data drops. The data's looking good.
Boy, this is amazing. I like all of the things that you're doing. It's fun to work in City Pleasant, I have to tell you.
Now you know why we're all so excited.
It's effective, but it looks like it's also a great deal of fun.
Fun, yeah. John O'Connor is a licensed pilot. So you have to have a pilot's license to drive the drone, fly the drone.
Oh yeah, I've seen
So we are just excited about the team. Yeah, you have to have a pilot's license. Yeah, you have to have a pilot's license. So Chief, let's get a quick picture of your officers.
Three times. Yep, 3 times. Yep. You guys can take it. So it worked out very well. Those sunglasses. You guys look good, man. I want to see you.
Thanks. Oops, sorry.
Right here?
Yeah, she knows the language, don't she? Right here. All right, I want to get one with the Ms. Wallace and the county executive.
Mr. Mayor, you don't want to come up with us to the office? Yeah, we missed that picture.
Oh, we missed that. Matthews.
Hey, around.
Right here?
She got that thing down pat.
Right
Miss Wallace, come on. I want you to get a picture with the county executive real quick. Where Miss Hill? Miss Hill, can you get in the picture, please? Yeah, all of them. All of them together.
Exactly, yes, exactly. Okay.
Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, that's nice.
Right here? Thank you.
She got that thing. She got it.
I know, that's right.
Yeah. I know what to do.
Well, I certainly appreciate this. It's been so informative.
Good.
You know, it's been very, very informative. It gave me a lot of good ideas, not only about how we can work with you, but really
Right.
how we can expand some of this
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of technology throughout the county. So I think this has been really wonderful. And I appreciate how you put it together for us this morning. And it's a starting point.
Right.
We have a lot of work that we can do together. So I really do appreciate it. Like I said, we wrote down the items that you all would like to see from us. And we'll make sure that we get right back in touch with you about each of those items. I would also like for us to conduct another one of those walks that we did with
All right.
the mayor.
We can do it.
Just for us to do it would be very helpful.
We're ready.
It would allow me to walk with you around so I can get a visual of the other ways that we can be supportive of the city.
No problem.
And of course, you know, that one of the areas that I'm very interested in is eliminating food deserts and,
Yep.
and bringing quality food. So this is a major priority for us. So one of the items I'm interested in is knowing whether you can point out for me some of the strip malls and other things that might be nearby that you think would be helpful for us to focus on for investment.
Got it, Bagley?
We're doing that work right now. And so I'd like to talk with you about that area too. So public health, food, those are really important to us, as well as the work you're doing already around vacant and abandoned homes. We have some money, as you may or may not know, that we just got from the state
All right.
to make those kinds of investments. We got a NED grant to go into all of these areas, an additional $7 million for the next 5 years. So if you can help us to identify some of the areas that would be helpful for you, that may be another resource that we can bring
Good partnership.
via the state to be able to use the funding that we've gotten because it's a priority for us as well. We would like to buy homes and create the land bank,
Yes.
but we're trying to revitalize a lot of these areas. So the reinvestment is the priority that we have, is to make sure that the folks who've already lived here, we want to attract new people to us. But I have to tell you that my own personal priority is serving first the people who are here and have been here, who have great needs that have, in many cases, gone unmet. And then we'll attract the other people to us, I think, based on what we're doing for those folks too. But I'd like to work in those areas with you. Vacant and abandoned homes, food desert and food issue.
Yep.
And also see what, so if we can just walk one day, if we can get that schedule and Ola can get a schedule, I'll come out and walk the area
Yes,
so I
ma'am.
can get a visual of some of the challenges and such, you know, and even if there's anything that, so let's just do that first, and then I can see other ways that I can
Oh,
help.
most certainly.
But it's helpful just to put an eye to it, so I can know what we may be.
So we do those walks now. We do ward walks, so we go to each ward and walk now. So what we'll do is we'll give you the dates. We have the dates of some of the next ones.
Yep.
We'll send that to you. If they don't work, maybe we'll just create another one.
And Mr. Mayor, maybe we can just do one, because we had to reschedule for the tornado warning. Instead of just doing public safety, we can do one, maybe have a bus with it. We can go to the area, walk another area, and then we can hit different parts of the city. Take no more than an hour of the county executive time, and really show her some of the key areas of the city. That way we can cover Central Avenue, Martin Luther King, the DC border, and any other areas she wants to see as well. And some of the other impact areas that we work with the county on, like the area of Seat Pleasant Drive, the right side's the county, left side's ours, and how we can work together to beautify the entire area. So that might be a good idea that way.
That would be great.
And then Ms. Wallace is gonna send you a letter or give to maybe,
gave it
oh,
to
you already
Chef.
gave it to, all right, good, all right, working on that. Well, on behalf of Seat
Oh
Pleasant,
my
Smart
gosh.
City of
I tell you,
Excellence.
coming over here, invite me anytime. Invite me anytime. Gifts and all that. This is beautiful. Thank you so much. I do appreciate all
And
of
what's
this.
not in the bag, that is the collector's pin.
Oh, really?
Oh, man.
Only a
hold
few
on.
people, only a few people get the collector's
Oh,
pin.
thank you so much.
Yes,
Oh,
indeed.
I will
So,
certainly keep this. Well, I appreciate everything. This has been wonderful. The hospitality. Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you.
And for all of you, all the professionalism. I just appreciate this. Has been really wonderful. And like I said, very informative. Very informative for me. So I thank you for putting it together and giving us the opportunity to be here and to learn more about what you're doing. We're
Yes,
very
ma'am.
proud of what you're doing. You're doing
Well, we're
amazing
proud of
work
you,
here.
so,
Thank
and
you.
your team, so thank you so
Thank
very
you.
much.
Amazing work. So thank you. We look forward to coming back. So how will we? So will you through Ola? You'll get that schedule for me to come
Yes,
back.
ma'am.
and walk
Yes,
through?
ma'am. We're gonna work on it today.
Yeah,
Okay.
Today. We'll
Okay.
send some emails out and we'll connect. And our team is very flexible. We'll get the best schedule for you, send you 2 different dates,
Okay.
and we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Okay, I'll look forward to it.
Yes,
And we'll
ma'am.
keep you informed of what we're doing.
Okay,
Just
so I can come back.
periodic
Yeah.
messages to let you know what's happening, what's going on, so that you'll be aware of.
Let me ask you, do you all have, we have 15 farmers markets throughout the county. Do you all have one of those in this area? What do you all do?
So we're in the process of,
Mr. Banks.
Yes, we are. We are in the process of having one. An organization has approached us, and we are working with them. We plan to have at least 2 or 3 of them here on site over the course of the summer. So we're looking into all the regulatory processes to be able to have one.
Okay,
So
good.
we look forward to
You'll have that.
and we'll let you know.
Now, I know you said you're working with Kaiser. Is
Yeah,
that what you're
Kaiser,
talking-
Kaiser's
Okay.
on that health home monitoring
Okay.
program, that's what we're doing.
Now, I think, one of the other areas we're going to discuss with them, they have some mobile health clinics that I'm asking you to start deploying for mobile dental services and other things like that. So as you work with Kaiser, maybe that's another area that we can make the request, is that they,
They've come out, what, one Seat Pleasant day?
Yeah, I think we've seen a one Seat Pleasant day, and there was a local mobile dental clinic, and they gave it over to the county health office.
You all actually
Yeah,
own it.
you are own it now.
You're not operating.
Yeah, but it's not operating for other reasons, but this requires your administration.
I'll work with Kaiser on that because they can do much better than they're doing. What's amazing is when I mentioned to them that I want them to actually utilize this mobile health clinic, they said, oh, well, we have one. It's the big county. Maybe we should invest in 2. Yeah, maybe you should invest in several.
Right.
As large as the county is, you think you can use one mobile health clinic for a county with nearly 1 million people?
People?
Yeah, this is not going to work. But the thing I have learned in that relationship is that you don't ask.
You don't
So
get
the
it.
whole point is that there is so much more that I think can be brought to us, but we just have to make the request. And so the mobile health clinics, we can work with you on that, both through Kaiser and Cigna is the county's health insurance,
Correct.
health, and so we help provider.
Talk to
They
them
said they said they have the ability to do this too. Now they have the contract to work with the government, and so they have the ability also to be able to assist us with some of the mobile health needs that we may have. So let's follow up. We'll follow up on those.
Well, I can
They'll
tell
get it
you,
down.
we're a willing partner, we're prepared, we're ready, we're able. I know, having been in this county and working in this little county at the grassroots level for years, some of the challenge is not always on the other side, it's us.
Oh, it's definitely. Yeah.
Because we don't have our stuff. And I know Mr. Bagley has, before he started working with us, he had some challenges in the Port Town area. So they got money from Kaiser, but they didn't operate efficiently. I'm not saying that to be negative. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
what
We
is,
have
right?
we have some more opportunities.
We have to work on us, and so we didn't want to invite you here until we had our stuff in. And so that's what's, because you have to have confidence in your partner. You can't know it all, right?
Right.
So you have to at least feel confident that, look, if I'm recommending Seat Pleasant, I know their stuff is in order.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And
That's how
like
we
you
have
said-
your back.
Yep, I appreciate it. And like you said, a lot of it really has been on our side. When you go to these people, the expectation has been set so low. It's been, the expectation has been a major issue for us. What is it that we expect? communicate clearly with who expected, like what you said, when they break it, we have to have ours.
Correct.
Up in order. You know, where's your data? You know,
Yeah,
you
we
know.
gotta begin to raise
The bar.
expectations in terms of what we expect to be dealing with here. Those who live here, those who operate here, whatever way. So I can about that. So we have worked with the county, both towards follow up, but I think it's taking the time today. You know, we'll be back.
Oh, awesome.
Okay.
We look forward to
Thank you
it.
so much, sir.
Thank you, County Exec. I can get a hug now. I had to be formal at first.
I know. Thank you so
Give him a
much.
hug now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. So nice to meet you. Thank you. Congratulations on your new home.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Congratulations on your graduation too. It's so wonderful.
Yeah, right.
Good to see you again. Yeah, good to see you again, sir. So nice also.
You enjoyed the rest of the day.
Thank you so much for everything.
I saw you at Bishop Allen Foods as well.
Oh, you were there. Are you number?
No, actually my father was funeral last night. Church of Schools. So I lived in like back country connected. So you know how those connections are. They are good connections. So he was like raised by one of my first cousins who was like 80 years old. So back in the day. Yeah. Thanks for coming. I definitely had to go there. You'll see a lot more of it.
Okay, perfect. Take care now.
You too.
You gotta have the right people in the right place. To have the right attitude, like, I want something to happen.
Yeah, no, I think the walk.
I want something to happen.
We can highlight some of that stuff during the walk.